what's going on.
The camera's over here now.
Yeah, it's right here.
What's up?
Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, happy Halloween. And we are going to be doing some sound checks for a new temporary setup. So
yeah.
Oh, we can't do this.
Why?
Because this is max volume.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Like, this is my phone at max volume. You can't even hear us.
Oh, that's lovely.
Alright, well, shitty computer audio it is.
Yeah.
Shitty computer audio it is. Oh, that is shitty.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, and that's what we got.
That's what we're gonna have to deal with.
That is pretty bad. Yep. Yeah, and that's what we got. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. And it's not even that good. That's the problem.
Right.
Oh.
Well, we're the worst produced show on the internet, so what do you expect?
I think someone got angry at us for saying that in one of our newer episodes.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. Sorry, but not sorry. I mean, we try our best, so.
Yeah. We improve as we go.
Yeah. I mean, we're a two-man band. I mean, come on. We have no fucking drummer, so.
Right. We ain't got shit.
No. Oh, we got a singer. We got a pretty awful guitarist. So I mean, come on.
You got a singer and a bassist and nothing else.
You got nothing else, dude. So you deal what you deal with. So
and just shredding on the bass or trying.
Yeah. But still, we're glad you watch.
Yeah. Yeah. We love people when they watch.
Yeah. I mean, I probably sound even a little bit better on the Twitch stream. I sound like I'm in an echo chamber, and it literally feels like, I can feel myself breathing every time, and it's like, oh, there's such quality here, Michael.
I know.
Yeah. Good stuff. Great stuff.
I'm going to go through some more checks. I know. Good stuff. Great stuff. All right.
Yeah. It's good enough. Deal what we deal with.
Everyone can hear everyone, so...
Yeah. Let everybody can hear everybody.
Or at least I can hear us, so...
Yeah.
Well, we got 10 minutes until the stream actually starts, so...
Shit, we can start early. Why not?
Well, we'll just hang out a little bit for now.
I guess so. I guess we can bullshit.
Why not?
How about those Packers?
Yay, Saints beat the Bucks.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, Seahawks beat the lowly Jags today.
Yeah. It's a miracle. The Seahawks won a game.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell ya.
Oh, I kind of like this format.
Yeah. Well, let's go with that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's not messing around with the... So we got a new $12 webcam that is fisheyeing everything, and it's pretty cool.
That's not bad. Yeah. It's a different setup we got going on today.
It is much clearer than
right.
than the other one. So
right.
It's we had to do a lot more background work.
Yeah, that's all right.
Usually,
Right.
Usually it's not like this.
I mean, it's a special, so of course, we have to be together, so.
Yeah.
That's like our Stephen King Spooktacular,
Ooh.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody watched it yesterday.
Yeah, the last episode came out yesterday.
Yep. As we've stated before, that was our biggest pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's B-Views. That's our main show.
Yep.
And you can go there.
Yep.
By going to our YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I can't do that through there. So, what do you mean I'm not logged in? I'm streaming on you.
Yeah, what the hell, you pile?
I tried to log in with my password, and it was apparently incorrect, which doesn't make sense. Because I'm streaming on here.
Yeah.
So, obviously, it...
Who knows?
It is what it is.
Should happen.
But yeah, it's been a little bit since I streamed. I didn't really stream this week because, I don't know, I've just been busy and stuff. getting everything together. It's
Yeah.
been Halloween, so I've been watching a lot of movies.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's
that time of the year.
Yeah, you watch movies when you do Halloween.
Right.
At least that's how I've always done it. We finished Silent Hill 1 yesterday.
We did. We finished The Adventures of Kyle.
Adventures of Kyle.
Yep.
That was not on stream. That's just we've been going through and playing on our own.
Yeah, we've been playing it. I was thinking either 17 or 18, one of those years. And we've been playing the first Silent Hill that
just
long.
a little bit here and there as as he visits. And
Right. Yeah, when I'm not working, when I come down here.
Well, we gotta work somehow.
Right.
We gotta do stuff.
Yeah, we gotta do stuff for everybody who watches.
Yeah, all of our viewers.
Yeah, all of our peeps.
Our awesome viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a cool time.
It is.
So let's, we got 5 minutes until we're supposed to start, so let's talk a little bit about the conceit, I guess, of what we're doing.
Okay, go ahead.
So each of us have picked 10 movies that we...
Conceit. Just say the gist.
I couldn't think of any other words, so...
I was like, wait a second, dude, I'm just going to understand that.
Get the idea of what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we each made a list of 10 movies that we like to watch around Halloween.
By the way, Johnny looks like he has at least 20.
I think I put like 14.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
I don't know.
It's alright.
We're gonna take that one off. Taking that one off.
Yeah. Alright, Johnny, before you really do that, you gotta explain the gist.
That one off. Each of us picked 10 movies that we like to watch around Halloween.
Yeah.
And now we're going to combine our lists, and we're going to go one by one through our list.
Yep. And this
they
is
are not in any particular order.
Right. And this is our second time doing it.
This is the second year in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Even though last year we did it the weekend before Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
What have I done?
Really, Johnny?
Yep. Oh,
please just put that down
on the floor.
Yes.
Well, my setup is all fucked up.
There we go.
I have a setup. There are just wires and cords everywhere. It's like...
This is like an Epic Streamers setup right here. We get the fucking mic that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Thanks, pile.
You don't suck, but you're just for one person.
Yeah.
And you should probably have
just throw that away.
There we go.
No,
that's fine.
No, you can still see it. You can still see it, and now the cord's in the... Come on.
Professionalism. We'll just leave that there so we can make them think that the microphone's working. Anyone who tunes in.
Yeah.
Anyone who tunes in.
Yeah, but please don't watch the VOD. I mean, you'll see. You'll see what we're dealing with. So, come on. Please. Just if you're catching up now, just don't go back. Yeah. So we're picking 10 movies. We did this last year, but we didn't know what we were doing. So we're back at it again.
That one.
We have no VOD of that.
No.
We have no recording whatsoever of
that.
Yeah.
We did find out that it went live. We didn't have it recorded because we didn't know what we were doing. It was the first time we ever used Twitch. It
was.
Well,
shit happened.
Yeah.
Now we're back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always back.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
To be irritating to everyone around us.
So glad we're irritating everybody who's watching. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for letting us annoy you and irritate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so our Spooktacular's done. So we should be coming out with a couple more B-views.
Yeah,
starting next week.
Last two of our last live special.
Yep.
Well,
yeah,
our last live marathon.
Yeah, live B views.
Yeah.
Yep. B views live. Yep.
The last two parts of the last B views live episode that we did are going to be going up on our YouTube.
This coming Saturday and next Saturday.
The next two Saturdays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can go there by going. Not there.
Nope. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Nope.
If you go to here, which is a link to our YouTube. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
so be on the lookout for that.
Oh, Mike, did you message any of our mods about?
No.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're one of our mods.
Yeah.
Our other mod, Atomic Cino. We'll let Atomic Cino know that we're live.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we haven't officially started yet. It's fine.
No, we got a minute.
We're live if you want to stop on by.
Yeah.
If I feel like my fingers are too big for phones.
All right. We don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yes, phone?
And this is the point where you throw the phone.
Oh, I can't now.
I know.
Because
I know. I know.
I can't now because we're using it for our thing.
Sure.
Man, that sucks.
I know.
It's basically our stream manager.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right.
Well, it is 11 o'clock.
It is.
And it is time for us to begin. So, we're just gonna go down the list, like starting at the top, right?
Sure.
All right.
Or we don't have to. It's our rules, so we can do what we want.
Well, let's just go through. If we both come up with the same movie on one of them, we'll just chime in that we also.
And the thing is, not to interrupt, but it doesn't have to be movies, especially. It can be something that you watch, or that's something that you really have always taken to around Halloween. So, like, let's say if it's like a specific Tales from the Crypt episode, or like episode from Lost, or something like that, that really says, man, I want to really watch this around Halloween times. You can. So, I mean, it's not only movies, so I just wanted to say that. Because I got a couple selections on here that aren't movies.
Yeah, you came up with that at the last minute.
Yeah.
To come up with 10.
Well, I knew what I was going to pick for the series, for the shows.
Because I don't have any shows on here.
Right. Anyways, go ahead, Johnny.
Well, the first thing I have on here is Night of the Demons.
Okay.
Starring Linnea Quigley and a whole bunch of other people.
Sure.
Hang on. Whoops. There we go.
There.
I'm falling off camera.
It's all right. Shit.
So
I can't go anywhere.
Night of the Demons is a really cool movie about a bunch of kids who have a Halloween party inside of a haunted house by request of the neighborhood goth girl.
Okay.
And they decided to summon a demon. And then they slowly all start getting murked by fucking demons. As the demons continue to possess people more and crazy stuff happens, and it's a good fun time of a Halloween movie. It's an actual Halloween movie that's on this list. Like, it takes place during Halloween. It's at a Halloween party. There's all sorts of Halloween bullshit going on in this.
Okay.
And you've seen this one. We watched it together for a movie night at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's a wild movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
Pretty wild.
Some cool special effects.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of everything. It's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Mike, what do you got?
I'll go with one that we watched today.
Yeah?
I'll go with Season of the Witch.
see Halloween 3.
Halloween 3.
All
with
right.
Tom Atkins.
Tom Atkins.
Or as Sam said today, Tom Askins, because he shows his ass.
Tom Askins. Yep. Of a Maniac Cop fame.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this is a must-see during Halloween. But obviously it takes place during Halloween. So.
I mean, it's all about Halloween masks.
Masks.
It's got, like,
snakes and spiders and...
Like, everything about this, like, alright, Halloween 1, we can talk about Halloween 1 if you want.
No.
About it.
No.
About it being a Halloween movie because it takes place during Halloween. Yeah. I feel like Halloween 3 is so much of a Halloween movie, though. Like, it's so ingrained in just everything. Like, literally, the like, everything about the main villain, he's, like, all of his motivations are supposedly, like, go back to the, like, origins of Halloween and Samhain and, like, all of that crazy bullshit.
Yep.
So, like, it's just a very Halloween movie.
Sure. And it's really what John Carpenter wanted. He wanted to go in a different direction of the series.
Well, yeah, because originally Halloween was supposed to be kind of like a series of anthology movies.
Right.
And, you know, it kind of moved away from that and became Michael Myers movies.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, you go from 3 to an absolute utter rubbish and 4 with Danielle Harris.
Yeah, and then you get Halloween Kills.
Yeah. Yeah, I can just tell you that's not on here. Not on here. Yeah.
No.
No, but give it a watch. It's a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one.
It's definitely fun.
Yeah. It's not Michael Myers, so don't expect Michael Myers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
The next one I put was The Evil Dead. I love The Evil Dead.
The original or remake?
It's The Evil Dead, not Evil Dead. Although you can watch the remake if you want for Halloween, because I think Evil Dead, the remake, might be one of the best remakes ever made.
Yep.
Like, probably up there with The Thing and stuff.
Sure.
In the lists of good remakes.
Sure.
Just, very good.
Yeah.
But the original Evil Dead, it's got everything. It's a little more serious than 2, so you got a little bit of a serious horror movie. You got some stuff that's kind of B-movie-ish. There's this thing that people say that where they're like, it's actually like a legal definition where they're like, you can't define what porn is based on a description, but you know it when you see it. And that's kind of how I feel about Halloween movies.
Okay.
And like, that's very much what the Evil Dead just feels like a Halloween movie, just because it's like, it's kind of gross and it's weird and like, it's kind of cheesy. Halloween is always kind of cheesy to me. Like, I see it as we got some cheesy bullshit going on at Halloween. You got costumes and all that, you know. But I always see it kind of like that. And there's something about a bunch of kids in like trapped in a haunted house or like a cabin or anything like that kind of feels like Halloween to me.
Okay.
And I don't know why that is, but it just does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's on to you, man.
Okay. I'll go with one that's on my list. I'll go with Sinister.
Sinister?
Mm-hmm.
The James Wan movie.
No, it is not. We already had this argument. It is not.
Yeah, it's not directed well enough to be done by James Wan.
I think this is an absolute gem. I really like it watching it around Halloween because it gives you that natural fright. I know it's kind of done more than during like the summer months, but I mean it kind of has that feel of, man, we really watch this during the Halloween season and still get that same feel.
Yeah, I feel like that one's more of a like summery movie just because of like they have a family barbecue and like the lawnmower thing and the pool party.
Right.
But I mean, I could see why people would love to watch this around Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally don't think it deserves its R rating. It should definitely be PG-13, but whatever.
I mean, just in terms of the implications of the videos, it's just horrifying.
Yeah, you can imply all sorts of bullshit and still have it be PG-13. They just turned that into R because it was a horror movie.
Right, right. I just think it has probably some of the best jump scares, and especially with lawn work. I mean,
I didn't think lawn work was jump scary, but
oh, sorry, but lawn work, dude.
When the video starts, after that, before that, you've seen a couple of them, and like, I mean. Maybe it's different for me because I watch Dead Alive a shit ton.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a little different.
Like, I see lawnmowers as legitimate weapons against things.
When you don't though, when you first see that, you're like, holy shit.
I'm like, yeah, you use lawnmowers to kill things. That's just what they're for.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, give a watch of Sinister.
Yeah.
That's my second one.
All right.
Yep. Holy shit. Use a fucking lawnmower as a weapon.
Dude, we watched Dead Alive.
I know, we watched it Friday.
Yeah, we watched it on Friday.
Yeah. We did.
I think that was the most fake blood ever used in a movie up until the Evil Dead remake.
Yep.
Where they literally rained blood on everyone and used like 40 to 50,000 gallons of it.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, good.
Now,
Dead Alive or Sinister?
Both.
Okay.
Although I think Dead Alive is a better movie than Sinister.
I think it's more of a goofier, lighthearted than Sinister, because that is a tough watch at times.
It's really weird to call Brain Dead / Dead Alive a warm-hearted movie.
Compared to Sinister, yeah, it sure is. That fucking guy, he's kind of an ass.
Yeah, but he sucks so much you're rooting for him to get killed the whole movie.
I don't know about killed, but I mean just to kind of like, snap out of it, dude.
The whole time I was just like, leave him. He is not a good father and not a good husband.
Right. Anyways, on to your third.
Let's see. I watch this around Halloween every year. House from 1985, starring William Catt and that guy whose name I always forget, but he's Norm on Cheers.
Yeah. That's all you need to know. He's Norm on Cheers, dude.
George Wendt.
George Wendt is right.
Something like that.
That's his exact name is George Wendt.
Is it? But yeah, everyone's really great in this movie.
Yep.
If you don't know William Catt, you probably do because he's in Carrie, like the original Carrie.
Yep.
He famously gets killed when a bucket falls on his head.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good. Fucker.
Oh, he's great in that movie.
Yeah.
Basically, this is a movie about a famous writer who has decided to write a memoir of his time in Vietnam, while also trying to recover from the loss of his son, as his son went missing a nondescript amount of time before the movie. Like, sometimes they make it seem like it's been years, sometimes months. Like, it's kind of nondescript, but, whatever.
Sure.
And basically, this movie follows him just moving to his aunt who committed suicide's house.
Right.
And then weird stuff starts happening, and he starts having visions of his missing son.
Right.
Because that's where his son went missing, was at that house.
Right.
And it just leads to a lot of weird, scary shit, and it's kind of funny, and it kind of feels a little bit like, not quite like Dead Alive or anything like that, but it feels like it wants to be that.
Sure.
Like with that scene where he's got all the body parts cut up in a bag, and he's dragging them around, and like they're all trying to get out, and just shit like that.
Right.
Where it wants to be like a Return of the Living Dead or a Brain Dead or
Right.
And that it's just good shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedic moments in it. I mean,
Oh,
it's sometimes funny.
It is an intentionally funny movie.
Yep, yep.
Like and it actually gets some good laughs
Oh
in
yeah,
that movie.
yeah, that's a gem. Yep.
When I love seeing seeing Norm from Cheers be like the concerned neighbor who's
Yeah.
just like, I think my neighbor's losing his mind.
Right.
He like calling up his ex-wife and stuff and being like, hey, I think your ex-husband is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, I think he's sick.
He's running around in his Vietnam stuff outside.
Right.
With guns.
Right. Right. That's not good. It's not good. But it's awesome to have a concerned neighbor like that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I've never had one, so.
Neither have I. I don't know if it exists, but it's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, they had a few beers before, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They were kind of friendly, so.
Sure. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, I guess beers help.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about that.
It's a good movie.
Sure.
I like it.
That's a fun one.
It's always fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Mike, I think it's you next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with 7. David Fincher.
Oh shit! That I don't consider that a horror movie. That's fun though.
No, I
That's
consider that almost like a psychological horror / thriller.
That's like a crime drama. Well,
I mean the way.
You know what I mean.
Right. I mean they use the 7
or
deadly
a crime
sins.
thriller.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean I always kind of got it whenever I first watched it. And even when I watch it now, I see a lot of elements of horror that Fincher puts in there.
Oh yeah, especially with the way he finds a lot of the
Right,
like
a lot of gluttony. You know, that one was rough. The one with Pride was rough.
It reminds me a little bit of the homicide section of L.A. Noire.
Yep.
Which is like my favorite part of that game because it's so fucking bizarre.
Right. Yeah, I mean it stars obviously Morgan
Hello? Huh.
There we go.
Okay. Video capture device. Add a source. Add a source. Not that one. This other one.
To compile.
Alright, so we were talking about...
7.
7.
Yeah. So it was obviously Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt as cops. I believe it takes place in Seattle.
Yeah, something like that, right?
And they're chasing this killer who kills for the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you haven't seen it, watch it. But if you have, Kevin Spacey's a bad mofo.
It's a pretty cool movie.
I love Kevin Spacey in that movie.
I just like Kevin Spacey. Oh,
I like Kevin Spacey.
not anymore, but
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey was a good actor.
Yep.
Until he took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah, but give it a watch. It's more of a psychological. I like my psychological horror, thriller,
Yeah.
true crime. Yep. Yeah, but I like to watch it
Yeah.
every Halloween season.
I can see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give it a watch. It's classic early Fincher, so you'll get a lot of rainy, dark, character building scenes. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
go ahead, Johnny.
my next one is one that we watched just a couple hours ago. Just hysterical.
Oh.
There is no particular reason why I love watching this around Halloween. Because, as many of you, both of you have been like, why is this on your Halloween movies?
Right.
It just is. It is a scary movie slash Zucker Brothers style comedy from 1983, I want to say. And it is about a ghost that lives in a lighthouse that uses the corpse of her. Well, she's his mistress from 100 years before, and she uses his corpse, which she pushed out of the lighthouse, to go around town and menace this town, while an erotica writer is living in the lighthouse in order to try and create the next great American novel. And it is fucking hilarious.
Right.
It's so funny.
It's a good one.
It's got so many weird characters. You've got Bud Cort and what's his face, who plays the mayor on Jaws, who also plays the mayor in this movie. You've got a Chief Brody knockoff who's trying to convince the mayor that it's sharks the whole time when they're like, no, the body's 100 years old, it's not sharks.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a spoof kind of gag movie.
Yeah, and it's you've got Crazy Ralph.
Yep. Yeah.
There's just so much in the movie.
Yep.
It's just very funny.
Mm-hmm.
You should watch it. I saw on IMDb that it's available for purchase on Amazon. Take that for what you will.
Yeah.
Because the last time I saw, you could only find this movie on DVD, and the DVD was $200 because they just, I guess, didn't make a lot of them because nobody's heard of this movie.
Right. I sure as hell didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
It stars a bunch of people that nobody really knows, but Julie Newmar is in it, and I know that she's been in some stuff.
Right.
I know Bud Cort has been in some things.
Yep. Yeah, the guy who plays Jaws in Bond. He's
Richard Kiel?
Yep.
Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah, he's Mr. Larson on Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's great. It's a great time. It's fun. No reason why it should be on this list other than It's just like a weird, funny ghost zombie movie that is fun around Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you next.
I'm gonna go with a movie that we did for one of our Gen Wars during Stephen King's Spooktacular.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh yeah, the one that I picked, the one that lost. Son of a bitch.
Lost by coin flip.
Lost by a fucking coin flip. Who knows if that coin flip was any good either?
It was.
I know.
We
No,
both,
but
we
I mean,
both observed
we did.
tails.
We did, but it was so late. We were.
It's
be
so
a little
late,
biased.
we didn't see it.
Yeah, but obviously it's a classic. I mean, it's something that he comes up to the fake Stanley Hotel in Oregon and in the fall. So
Yeah.
we never do get to see Danny celebrate Halloween in it.
No. Well, I guess they don't because there's no one around to trick or treat.
Right.
No, that's in the miniseries.
That's in the miniseries.
Because in the miniseries they have everything decorated with Halloween shit.
They do.
Which I thought was like, hey, Halloween stuff at the
Yeah.
Overlook Hotel.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. They would have it. I mean,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's The Shining. I mean, I don't have to say much. I mean, it's a big movie.
Yeah.
Jack is a shit. Even though they could have portrayed Jack Torrance even better. But it's all right.
They could have portrayed him in a way where he cared about his family and loved them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, not to be so much of a monster.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's still a good movie. I grew up on it.
Yeah, it's a good
I grew
one.
up on it. This was a staple in my dad's house. So.
Look, just because I didn't vote up for
I
the
know.
movie doesn't mean I don't like that movie a lot.
I know.
We
I was waffling between it.
I know.
Believe me.
It just
I was
has
waffling.
so little to do with the book.
I know. But it's still inspired a lot of a lot of that psychological type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's all I got to say about that. What about you, Johnny? This is our fifth one, correct? Coming up?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, my next one is Suspiria. Not the remake, because you always ask me every time I say
do.
Suspiria.
I do.
And that movie is terrible. It's like
not
4
bad, but
hours long
but
and
it's
nothing
really,
happens.
really long. It's a gore fest too at the end.
No, it's not.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a gore fest in one scene.
I know, but I said the end. That
The end didn't have anything happen in it.
or maybe that was close to the end then.
No, you're thinking of a part that took place an hour into the movie.
Oh, I thought that was.
Is that the part where she like pretzels a bunch?
No, that's when they're downstairs. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about that scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't make up for the 3 hours of nothing.
Oh,
but,
I know.
There are like 2 cool scenes in that whole movie.
Right.
All you have to do is look it up online.
Yeah.
Look up the 2 scenes.
Yeah, you can. It's probably YouTubeable.
But the original Suspiria, it is
That's a good one.
a kind of sort of giallo that's not really a giallo.
That's a good one.
It's a good time.
It is. It's a very good movie.
You should
You gotta
check
see
it
it.
out.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're fans of us, I mean, come on. You should have already seen it by now.
Yeah, you should have watched
I mean,
it.
come
What's
on.
wrong with you?
I mean, come on. We're a horror channel. I mean, you should have seen
We are
Suspiria.
not a horror channel.
Well, I mean, close enough.
90% of what we have on our channel now is not horror related.
No, is that right? What is it?
It's mostly video games.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, our YouTube, anyways, our B views.
A majority of our YouTube is video games too.
Well, then we're gonna have to change that up.
Yeah, we need to do more B views and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stream more horror.
We're not a horror channel.
Yeah,
We
should be.
We have no, because there are too many horror channels out there.
Yeah. We can't compete with Dead Meat. Sorry.
We're a general movie channel. As you talked about Seven's not a horror movie.
I think it's a psychological.
And we talked about Yakuza Principle and FM 89.3.
Yeah.
And Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is a horror.
Horror comedy.
It's not a horror comedy. It's just a comedy.
Oh, okay.
I would consider it
All
like
right.
more metal related than horror.
Yeah. Well, you're dealing with the devil. I mean, isn't that horror?
I mean, the devil in that one doesn't seem like such a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that's bad, but like, I mean,
Well, you could always differ. All right.
we did a couple other ones that weren't really horror too.
Yeah.
We did an entire list that wasn't based on horror.
Yeah.
Our last list video wasn't.
Right. Yeah, we had Party at Brighton Rock. That really wasn't horror.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, but it's trash.
It's supposed to be something.
Yeah.
It's also probably supposed to be a movie, but it's not that either.
Not that either. No, that is not a good one. No.
But yeah, Suspiria is really cool. It's done by Dario Argento.
Right.
You got that badass Goblin soundtrack. You got fucking everything else. It's about a girl who goes to elite ballet school and discovers some weird secrets, and that's all I'm going to tell you. There are some cool kills, and it's a pretty cool movie.
Right.
Because this is one you should go in not knowing much about it. Because that's how I recommend you watch all Giallos.
Right.
It's just go in and be like, I have no idea what the fuck this movie is.
Mm-hmm.
And then just experience it. Don't try to understand anything.
Right.
Because you won't, and then you'll be pissed. And that's your fault. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, you should. Come on.
Yeah. So, Mike, it's your turn now.
All right.
So I'm not going to talk about Suspiria too much because
Right.
people should watch Suspiria.
Yeah,
it's
should.
a classic.
They should. Yeah. Alrighty, I'll go with the one that has the TV show Haunting on Hill House, episode 789. I mean, that's the episodes where you deal with the funeral of the...
Dude, that funeral episode is one of some of the best TV I have ever seen filmed.
The funeral episode, because you can really get into the heart of the characters, and you can get into the horror of the characters. And then the 8th episode, which has the best scare I think I've ever seen.
One jump scare?
Yes.
That is hands down the best jump scare that has ever been filmed.
Yep. And then episode 9 opens with the creepy tall guy looking at I think his name is Ethan, the main guy, one of the main protagonists.
Is that the guy from
the
Invisible Man?
No, that was
oh, the other guy.
Yeah, that we're talking about the author.
I was like, that's not his name.
Right.
But that might be the author's name.
Yeah, I think that's the author's name. Especially when his dad tells him, "Don't look, don't look," and this giant monstrosity of a monster, looks up to him, and it's like, holy shit. Because that's really, I mean, I always say 7, 8, 9 because you have to watch them. You have to watch them in a row. I mean, you just can't, it's not the same watching 8. Because you're damn right you want to watch 8. Yeah. That scare. But it doesn't, it adds to it watching 7, 8, and 9.
And the best thing about episode 8 and that jump scare does everything a jump scare should do. It builds an enormous amount of tension.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but it builds tension in a very different way. And it makes it to where... I don't know how to explain it, but like it does a really good job of releasing all of that tension.
Right.
And it has a story related purpose for being there.
Yeah.
Like the purposes because like of the arguments that are going on and everything.
Right.
It's brilliant.
Right. It's the family tension.
Yeah.
Yeah. It brings you back to almost like Hereditary.
The resolution of the family tension, because after that moment, all of them are just like, okay, yep, we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Especially the two sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
The two sisters are just like, all right, we're on the same page. Let's go and resolve this series.
Yeah. It's time to come together.
Yeah.
It's a hard time for everybody, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's it's just the dynamic of the capturing of the scare is just, it's something that you don't expect when you first see it.
Yeah.
And it's something that it doesn't even have to be Halloween time, but it's something if you really want to sit down and say, man, I am ready for this. It's like, it's something that you just, if you want to rush, man,
Yeah.
you know, instead of like having a cigarette, oh man, I think I'm going to watch this. Yeah, but that's definitely one of them for the Halloween times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. How about you, Johnny? On to our sixth.
I've got Ju-on.
Ah,
Just
right.
in general.
Sure. All right.
I would specifically say you should do Ju-on the Curse / Curse 2 plus the 2 short films that are involved in it.
Okay.
And then go and watch our videos on all of it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you should.
those are 2 of our most popular videos on YouTube. So
yeah, give it a watch.
hey, go check them out. They're cool.
Yeah.
I must have done a great job editing them because people seem to like them.
Yeah.
So
They're very good. They're very, very good.
Yeah. But those are I especially love, and I'm just gonna laugh at my own joke because we talk about how the first like half of Ju-on the Curse 2 is actually just Ju-on the Curse 1.
Right.
So like I took that entire thing and I clipped it together to be like less than a minute long, and it just speeds through that whole part.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like it. Anyway, yeah, you should definitely watch those.
Yeah. Watch our stuff, please. Yeah. Give it a comment and a like.
I'd also recommend Ju-on the Grudge, of course, because you should watch that movie.
Yep.
Because it's a classic.
Sure.
But Ju-on the Curse and Ju-on the Curse 2 have this really bizarre energy going that is just perfect for Halloween.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a grand old fucking time.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. I think for mine, I'll go with the Blair Witch Project.
Ooh. Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Yeah.
It takes place in the fall. I mean, the people are, Heather, Mike, and Josh. They're
God damn it, Josh.
fucking idiot. And Mike throwing away that fucking map. Obviously 3 flawed characters, but
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's an excellent Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Mike talks about Cal Ripken breaking the record, and that's right near Halloween. So when he broke the record for most consecutive games played without being hurt
In what?
in baseball.
Oh.
Yeah, 4,000 games.
Wow.
He never missed a game.
God damn.
Never missed a game. He was in his 40s.
Wow. That's fucked up.
That's an amazing.
Without getting hurt?
Without getting hurt.
Damn.
And he played through it.
That's impressive as
And
shit.
he still hit 300. The dude was a beast.
That's fucked
I mean,
up.
you could say what Favre did was pretty amazing, but when Cal, he didn't miss a game.
Huh.
And it's 162 games.
I'd just be exhausted all the time.
Yeah, right? Son of a bitch, man. You don't even get a day off.
There are times where I'm like, man, maybe I should stream a video game, and then I'm like, nah, I'm too tired to play video games.
Yeah, but I mean that's still passion, but I mean that isn't your life.
Yeah.
I mean that was.
Well, that's true. If I was getting paid to play video games, I'd probably
good money too.
I'd probably be like,
Yeah.
I sure am tired to play video games, and I'd be like, no, you better go fucking play some video games, you bitch.
Yeah, it's a job. But
Get off your
what?
goddamn get off your goddamn ass and go play Silent Hill, you bitch.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, with that, Blair Witch Project, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic.
Yeah, you got.
And as we talked about in the past, with I think I picked that for our other countdown too.
Yeah.
Because with the media marketing for Blair Witch was just unreal.
It was brilliant. And we
Yeah.
have a lost episode
Yeah.
for that, too.
It's
We have
around there
a-
somewhere.
I know where
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
where it is.
Yeah.
It's well, it's in our vault, I should
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
It's not lost. It's in the vault.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not 100% on it, but
Right.
we'll see. I want to try and film one with Zach and see like how it would go with all three of us.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hopefully sometime we can.
hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully we can.
I am just.
you just mass words now, Johnny.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. We can see you though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I can blend in with the words.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but obviously, I mean, give it a watch.
Oh, 100%. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, when I saw that, it's funny because they had the Video Music Awards, or no, Video Movie Awards for MTV, and I was telling my mom, is the Blair Witch Project people going to be there? And she goes, obviously, they're alive. And, because they were doing such an amazing marketing job for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously didn't even know if they were alive.
Like a lot of people didn't think they were because
Right.
a lot of people
I
believed
mean, they
that it
literally
was,
thought they were dead.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it to yourself, and man, you almost kind of have to be hidden.
Yeah.
Even the actors like Josh, Mike, and Heather.
Yeah.
I mean, so like, holy fuck, that's the people that are supposed to be dead. You can't even know. You don't even know if you can go
Especially
shopping or not,
because
dude.
I think at the end of the movie, doesn't it say like if you hear from these people, call this number?
Right. Right. I bet they were saying, God damn it, I don't want to hear from you anymore. It's like, oh, you gotta go to the store. Oh yeah, there's that person. It's awesome. Give it a watch. It's a Halloween movie.
Yeah. Pretty fucking good.
Yep. Good shit. All right, Johnny, you're up.
My next one is another one that we watched this weekend.
Yeah.
Insidious.
That's a gem.
I love Insidious. I love James Wan.
Yeah.
I love *Malignant*.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so much fucking fun to
Right.
watch.
Right.
He's a great director.
Right.
He makes horror look pretty.
Yeah, he does.
And *Malignant* made me realize that one of my issues with horror nowadays is that there's too much prestige horror, and I want to see silly, goofy bullshit more. I want to see the stuff.
Yeah.
Let me watch the stuff, but
Right.
new.
Right. Right.
How fucked up would that be
That'd be fun.
if they made like a remake of
That'd
the
be
stuff
fun.
with all practical
That'd
effects?
be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially with the marketing with that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Oh my god, you could do so much. Like
Fucking A.
dude, you could do like they could do like a fucking, what do they call it? Like a marketing deal with a yogurt company.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they could just release
Oh, yeah.
things of the
You better
stuff.
believe it.
You could
Because
buy
did
the
that look
stuff.
good? Yeah, it did.
It was just
We
some
just
kind
got
of
marsh-
gross
we just-
white goo.
We just got marshmallow fluff on Friday.
Yeah.
Did that look like marshmallow fluff? The stuff? It did.
and
And a little bit like a Cool Whip or
ice cream.
yeah. it's like, man.
That's what's kind of crazy about the stuff is they
Right.
never really explain what it tastes like. They're
Right.
just like, it's amazing.
Right. Right.
Can't get enough.
But back
of
to
the stuff.
Insidious.
But back
Yeah.
to Insidious. I don't know why. Oh,
Because we were talking about
Malignant.
right.
So I brought up *Malignant*,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, *Malignant's* awesome.
Right.
Uh,
Which is going to be coming here soon.
Yeah.
Going to be coming here soon.
I have the notes for *Malignant* right
Yep,
here
yep.
in my binder.
Yeah, it's
Well,
coming soon.
My notebook
Oh, nice.
for when I get around to finishing editing it. But
Oh,
the video is like an hour fucking long. So I know for a fact, like it took, I think it's an hour and a half, maybe, the video. So it's going to take me quite a while to go through that. Like I went through that, it's going to take me quite a while to go through that movie
All right.
to find the clips and everything. But
Yeah.
it's a work in progress. I try my best.
Yeah, so what they'll be getting is the uncut, correct?
We'll be posting the uncut. I post uncut we post the uncut versions every Saturday, and then whenever we post We post edited videos on Thursdays, I think, or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesdays when we have them.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And when we don't, expect some fucking video game videos.
In time.
Because I post those just every other day.
Yeah.
Just to pad shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
We've been doing Empire Total War. Well, me. I've been doing Empire Total War. It's been a fun time.
Right. Right.
Alright. But Insidious has some good shit.
It does.
It's about a kid who goes into a coma and the parents start seeing ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
If you are going to watch this movie, you should always pair it with Insidious 2 because watching them back to back is amazing.
Yeah.
Because 2 literally picks up right where 1 leaves off.
Yeah, if it's your first time watching it,
Yeah.
you should watch 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason that you shouldn't.
3,
No.
maybe.
No.
4, yes.
Yeah.
I would say
To learn more about Lin Shaye's character.
Well, that's why I would say 3 maybe because like you'll find out a little bit more about
Right.
different things.
Right.
But
Yeah.
3's kind of a slog.
It
It's
is.
not quite as good.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2, those are both directed by James Wan.
Yeah.
Looked into it. And they are back to back. You should watch them.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about James Wan. He's not afraid to direct sequels to his movies.
Yeah.
Where they're like, hey, you did The Conjuring, you want to do 2? And he's like, fuck yeah, I'll do 2.
Right.
Look at how much money I made off that.
Yeah, why not? Why not? They didn't know he wasn't going to fuck it up, so...
Didn't want to do 3.
No.
3 was alright.
1 and 2 are enough.
Michael Chavez was alright.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty director. He's just a copy of James Wan, and he...
Oh, he did the La Llorona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
La Llorona was bad, but...
And the third Conjuring.
La Llorona was bad. The third Conjuring was fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll eventually talk about...
In time.
One day we'll talk about the Insidious movies, and one day we'll talk about the Conjuring movies, because I love all those.
In time.
Now, do I think they're necessarily good movies? It's up for debate.
Yeah.
But Insidious is a great Halloween movie.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun with it. We all watched it, I want to say last night, or the night before.
Friday.
Was it Friday? Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, because last night we did the haunted house. So,
Yep.
Yeah, we watched it on Friday night,
Yep.
and it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that always sticks with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, cause yesterday we were watching a bunch of J-Edge shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We finished up Haunted Real Estate. We started
Girls Running Up Hills.
Oh my god, we watched a little bit of Girls Running Up Hills just because we were like, okay, what the fuck?
Wild.
Good shit.
Wild.
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit, boy.
Dude, get J-Edge for real.
Yeah, this is another, shameless J-Edge plug.
Yeah,
Get it.
Get it. It's amazing.
Not $3.99.
We've been talking about it for years. We did PSC.
Yep.
All 5 seasons of it.
We did. We did. If you haven't seen it now, come on, go to our YouTube and watch it, please.
Oh my god,
it's all there.
Talking about
It's
some
all
of our
done.
most famous episodes.
Yeah, it's all done.
And by
Do
famous,
we
I mean,
miss it? Yes, we do.
all we do. That's what we've been looking for is some
Yeah.
more good found footage ghost shows
Yep.
on J-Edge.
Yep.
Where it's just security camera footage or dash cam
Yeah,
footage
just
of
dumb
just
shit.
people CGIing ghosts into it.
Right.
And that's all I want.
Right.
And just a couple less suicide videos is
Yeah,
all I ask.
Right.
I don't care how fake they are.
Right.
I don't want it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
So Insidious.
Yeah.
All right.
So that did happen.
What did?
We're glitching a little bit.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah. Oh, that's what you get for $12.
Yeah, a piece of shit.
Yeah, you fuck.
Some
Yeah,
bitch.
let's yell at it.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
you.
sure that'll help.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. Oh, we got 4 remaining. I'm gonna go with Scream.
Ooh, Scream. It's a shame you
Ooh.
can't fucking get it anywhere.
I know. What's up with that bullshit?
That's okay, because a new Blu-ray is being released by Miramax on November
Yeah.
2nd, so be sure to pre-order that right now before it's fucking gone forever.
Yeah, but I mean, Scream. I mean, what do I have to say about? I mean, a Wes
Oh.
Craven masterpiece.
I think
a masterpiece.
Scream might be the strongest horror movie series out there.
I don't know about
as far as quality.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
the fourth one sucked.
I've
You
heard
haven't seen
heard
it yet.
conflicting things, but I haven't seen it. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it's more of a
And I'm not including
newer generation. So
I'm not including the TV show in that
No.
because my understanding is it's not actually canon.
no.
So I don't know.
No, it has nothing to do with Sidney Prescott.
All right.
Nothing.
But that's what I love about it is that it's those main characters in the movies are the centerpiece of all of them. And I'm so happy they're all coming back for that new one.
Yeah.
And I hope they don't do that bullshit thing where they're like, yeah, we brought them all. Like, I thought it was kind of cheesy in Halloween Kills when they brought back all of these characters because I was like, you guys were fucking bit characters in all of these movies. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care as much. These have the same main characters
do.
for the most part.
They do.
Like in every single one so far, you've got Sydney, you got Gail, and you got Dewey.
Yeah. Yep.
Every single fucking one,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it. And if any of them get killed off in the new movie, I'm gonna burn the theater to the fucking ground.
Wow.
No, because it's like the only reason I show up for those movies. Besides, David Arquette needs some work somewhere.
He does. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you got to pick Scream. I mean, it's a movie. It's a movie that I grew up on.
I mean, it is one of the movies that would always come on Halloween night on one of the channels.
Yep. Either like TNT or like even now you got AMC.
Yeah, and usually it wasn't them. A lot of the time it was TNT. TNT would show Scream, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying nowadays.
Actually, I think MTV showed Scream.
Oh, is that right?
For
well, I know they had the Scream series.
Yeah.
Scream is a gem.
Scream
Nev Campbell, I mean,
a classic, man.
Especially Billy. Ooh.
Courtney Cox.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jesus. Isn't Matthew Lillard?
Sure is.
Shaggy's in that movie?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, it's
got a lot of good characters.
Good old time.
Yep. Alrighty, Johnny, what next?
Next is Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, we watched that last time I was here.
Yeah, we did. I love that fucking movie.
Yep.
And if you're gonna go with zombie movies, you should go with Return of the Living Dead, the introduction of the O'Bannon zombies. Which, if you haven't seen zombie movies or aren't a zombie connoisseur,
right,
and you think of zombies, you're probably thinking of these ones,
right?
Because these are the ones that are going around saying brains,
right, right.
And that's straight up one of the things that I've seen when people would just go up to people on the street and be like, "What do you think of when you think of zombies?" And they're like, "They eat brains,"
right.
And that's from this movie series,
right?
And that's pretty much it,
right, right.
But basically, it's two guys who work at Unida Medical Supply Company,
right.
And it turns out that Night of the Living Dead, the movie, was based on a true story of some chemicals that were supposed to be like pesticides or chemical weapons or something that they weren't sure of,
right.
Got loose and turned a bunch of people into zombies. But then when they found out the filmmakers were going to make the movie, they changed it all around.
Right.
So what happened is they ended up shipping all these, like, sealing all the zombies up in barrels with the gas and then shipping them back. But there was a mix-up, and a couple of the barrels got sent off to Unida Medical Supply, and now they're in the basement.
Right.
And then they accidentally fucking release the gas, and
it's fucking,
they accidentally
awesome.
gas themselves.
Right. It's hilarious.
And
With Tommy Jarvis, by the way.
yeah, Tommy Jarvis is in this movie, which is something I never
Right.
picked up on until Tommy Jarvis and fucking Demon.
Yep. Yep.
Michael Nunez.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love him in everything I've seen him in.
Uh-huh.
Isn't he in Juana Man too?
Yeah. He sure is. Yeah.
Juana Man.
Yeah. Yeah, what a classic that was.
What a classic, Juana Man. Because everyone remembers Juana Man, right?
Sure. Yeah. If you don't, check it out.
I'm pretty sure on his Wikipedia it said he's best remembered for his leading role in Juana Man, and I was like, bullshit.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Nope.
Like, and then it was for bit parts in Friday the 13th. I want to say that was 6.
5.
5.
Yep.
5 is, people are gonna hate this. 5 is one of the best.
It's funny.
5 is one of the best
Funny
ones.
shit.
And you've just got so many interesting side characters.
Right. Right. Right.
And like, it's just such a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love 5. I love the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just all 3 of those.
Right.
But that being said, this is a great zombie movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is very similar to Night of the Living Dead in the sense that it is like, it's really bizarre because it's 2 buildings that are across the street from each other. There's the mortuary, and then you need a medical supplies.
Right.
And they're like, they're across from each other, and the characters kind of end up in each of the buildings, divided, and it's just fucking bizarre. They end up everywhere through the movie.
Yeah, it's a gem.
Yeah, and I just love the idea that, like, all in this little square, like, there are 3 locations through the whole movie, and the 4 if you just include general street area.
Right. Right.
So you got the street, and then you need a medical supply company, and then you got the mortuary, and then you've got an old abandoned graveyard.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's just the most morbid corner of town out there, I guess.
Right.
And just like, by the way, you can buy all of your cadavers over at You Need a Medical Supply.
Right.
Which apparently, like, they did a shit ton of research for this movie. Apparently, they went off to fucking, like, they went and visited a bunch of mortuaries.
Right.
And according to the guy who said that they went and visited to them, they went to, like, dozens of them, apparently.
Okay.
And he said that at every single one, someone would come out and be like, I need to tell someone, and no one will listen to me, but they're having sex with the corpses in there.
Wow. Okay, then. Trigger warning.
Don't think that's true.
Right.
I can't imagine.
I would hope not.
Or at least, maybe that happened once,
Okay.
and, like, he blew the story out of proportion. I don't know, but, like,
Right.
I can't imagine.
Fuck, I would hope not.
I would hope not
My
either.
God.
And then I was just like, so you hear a story like that, and then in the back of your brain, you're just like, yeah, but who really becomes a mortuary director?
Wow. Anyways, on that tangent.
Speaking of necromantic.
Wow.
But no, it's a great zombie movie. You should watch it.
Yeah.
Co-written by John Russo, who co-wrote Night of the Living Dead, but not really. It's complicated. Eventually, we'll talk about this movie, probably.
Yep.
Because there are 5 of them. So,
right.
Maybe we'll do a month of Return of the Living Dead at some point. Who knows?
Yeah. In time.
We could do Rave to the Grave. I've got all 5 of them on DVD, too.
That'd be fun. That'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be fun until 4.
Okay.
4 is not very fun.
Okay.
Because it's sci-fi original movies. They made 4 and 5
All right.
literally back to back with a bunch of the same actors.
Okay.
And 4 is just like a Resident Evil 1 clone.
Okay.
But like where not a lot happens.
Okay.
And then 5 is off the fucking walls batshit crazy.
Right.
because that one is Rave to the Grave, where they take the 3,4,5 trioxin or 2,4,5 trioxin and they synthesize it into a rave drug
Wow.
and give it to people.
Fun stuff.
Oh, it's great.
Right.
Fucking amazing. But it's your turn because I've droned on for way too fucking long.
I think you have. Of course, I'll do my original Friday the 13th.
Woo! Love Friday the 13th.
Of course. Come on.
Even though I think many of the Friday the 13th movies have been better than the first one.
I know, but it's the original. It's the one I started with.
I don't like that argument though, but it's fine.
Why? What's your argument?
I don't like the argument that like, oh, the first one is better because it started it all.
I didn't say that.
I know, but you have in the past.
I have. I say that because I'm biased, because that's what I opened up with. I mean, I used to watch horror movies at my dad's, but I could never tell my mom. And that's that Friday the 13th, the 1980, is the first horror movie where I could actually say, man, I really watched a horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, because I couldn't. I mean, my mom would not let me. So it was like, until I was like 10 years old, she was like, all right, you can watch.
Did you like the remake?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right.
No.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't.
Well, I don't like it because
but...
it blends 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And plus Jason's he's a builder, and you know he can build, you know, underground layers and bunkers.
I mean, that's kind of fun. That's a fun idea.
That's a fun idea, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He won't. He won't do that.
That's one of the things I haven't enjoyed.
He's
a
a
lot
killing
lately,
machine. That's all he is.
Is that like, man, they should make some new slasher movies that are like kind of brutal, but they need to make like some independent slasher movies, like some new build out, man.
Right.
Like we used to have cool, like in the early '80s, there were like 1,000,001 slasher movies that were all clones of each other, and like, no, I'm not saying that was good or that they were all worth watching or whatever, but like they were just throwing shit out there to see what would stick, and like eventually you get some good shit like Maniac Cop or Friday the 13th, or you know. Because that's what Friday the 13th was. It was just a Halloween clone. Yeah. And
that's all Sean wanted.
It turned into 12 movies.
Yeah. Giant franchise.
Yeah, all Sean Cunningham on the fucking
money.
On the fucking commentary for the movie on the new director's cut was just like, I just wanted a paycheck.
Yeah, I just wanted fucking money.
I just wanted to make a payment on my house note.
Yeah. What's that tell ya? When he threw shit at the wall, obviously not thinking it was gonna stick. Oh, here's a cheap, here's a paycheck.
Yeah.
Especially with a woman. I mean, that's what it started off with. I mean, it wasn't Voorhees.
Yeah,
it was Pamela.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I thought that was very risky, and it worked.
Or sleepaway camp. Sleepaway camp's really cool. Yeah. I mean,
but I mean, of course, Friday the 13th. I mean, if you've seen shit by now, you know I'm a Voorhees fanatic. So yeah. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
My next one is Night of the Living Dead.
There's a lot. I see a theme going on here. There's a lot of zombie.
There are only 2.
Yeah.
Well, we go back and forth all night about whether Night of the Demons and Hysterical are zombie movies or Evil Dead, but. Evil Dead and Night of the Demons aren't zombies to me because they're possession movies.
Sure.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead, though, is...
Whatever. Just deal with it.
Night of the Living Dead, though, reminds me so much of Halloween, and I don't fully understand why. I think it takes place in fall, though.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would say late September.
And everything about it that reminds me of fall has to do with that first scene in the fucking movie.
With Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're driving.
The famous line.
Yeah.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Look, there's one now.
Look, there's one now.
It's just so good. But, like, everything where Johnny's just constantly fucking complaining, won't shut the hell up about how much he had to...
complainer?
How they had to drive 3 hours out to put flowers on the grave.
Fuck you, dude.
And I can see his point, but like you
Oh,
don't
I
have
get
to be
it, but
an
man,
asshole.
you don't have to fucking beat it in the ground. I mean, we get it.
Just like that line that he has where he's like, look at this. We remember. I don't remember. I don't even remember what the guy looked like. And like, holy fuck, some of that stuff like hits deep.
Right.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Like that graveyard scene just seems so much like Halloween to me.
Oh yeah. Well, anything like that. Anything, black and white in the cemetery.
Yeah.
I mean, it reminds you of Halloween. It doesn't even. I mean, it just has that feel.
Yeah.
It always has that feel.
Yeah.
Yep. Funny story with Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the remake.
The 90 one?
Yep.
Isn't that British?
Is that British? Is that what you
I
said?
heard that.
No, it's not British.
I heard that there was a British remake of it, and I thought that maybe that was it, but I haven't seen it.
No. It's done by the special effects guy.
Who did Night of the Living Dead?
That did Friday the 13th.
Oh.
What the hell was his name? Big, huge.
Tom Savini?
Yep. That's
All
his.
right.
That's his.
Well,
I don't know if that's his directorial debut.
He did Dawn of the Dead too.
He directed Dawn of the Dead?
No.
Oh.
He did the special effects for Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
Because there's a big thing about him. There was a thing where he was talking about how he did the squibs in Dawn of the Dead and how easy squibs are to make.
Okay.
But yeah, Night of the Living Dead. It's just like that. The one that I didn't include on my list that kind of reminds me of Halloween, just because of like how cheesy some of the props and shit are, is Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Okay.
Because they have that scene with like all the fucking cardboard gravestones, and that's so Halloween to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could totally see Ed Wood just going over to a fucking Halloween store and just being like, "Oh, look at these," and just like a bunch of those like just little papery fucking things.
Right. But back to my story.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I didn't even start because I was figuring out his name. But yeah, I was a big fan of the Savini remake because it had Tony Todd.
Did it?
Oh yeah.
Was he the Dwayne Johnson role?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta get this movie.
Yeah, I liked it because it had an awesome ending. Like, that's badass.
Yeah.
And so I went to, I think it was either Best Buy or FYE, and I bought it, and I really wanted to watch it. So I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna play the video, and it was the original. I was like, because I never seen the original, I never seen it before that. I was like, the fuck is this? I was like, that movie wasn't in black and white, and I was like, oh, this is the original. But I've come to enjoy the original a whole hell of a lot more.
I mean,
even though the ending of the Savini is still better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does he not get shot by a bunch of white people at the end of that one?
No. No. Him and the main girl live.
All right.
Yeah. And they become like fucking badasses.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's fun. It's awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What you got?
Okay. My second to last one, I'm going to go with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. I always watch it around Halloween. It's always Leatherface. Badass Texas.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah,
so.
is that right?
Yeah.
So if I always want to get
Might have been 2 years ago now.
If I want a good Sally Hardesty scream, I always or a good scream, I wanna watch Texas, and that really fucked up dinner scene where they filmed in horrid conditions.
Horrid
conditions.
My understanding is that everyone was just miserable all through the entirety of filming Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
They said it was so hot. But it just brings me back to being a kid and always watching my friends dress up as Leatherface, and it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah, Texas it's a classic.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate on it, but I love it.
I just love how that movie feels so like fucked up and brutal.
Yeah. And
like there's almost no gore in that movie.
Right.
Like almost everything happens off screen.
Right.
It's just everything is so like fast and like fast and looks really fucked up and.
And it's one of the first slashers that I watched that I really wanted somebody to die in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really wanted that brother to really die because he was such a complainer. It was awesome. He got his arm cut by the hitchhiker brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Halloween classic, man.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Tobe Hooper, rest in peace.
Tobe Hooper.
Yep.
The director of Poltergeist.
Yep.
Oh, which I thought about putting on my list, but it's not here.
And also Gunnar Hansen, rest in peace too.
Oh.
The original Leatherface.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was pretty old though.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Man, Tobe Hooper.
Yeah. He's the shit, dude.
Yep. Good director.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are we on to me for the last
one, dude?
All right, my last one is one that we went and watched on Friday in the theater, and it's House on Haunted Hill.
Okay. All right.
Another movie where a bunch of people are in a haunted house for a party. Except this one is way more fucked up. It's based on the book Hell House by Richard Matheson.
Right.
Which
you're a big fan of.
I love Richard Matheson.
Big fan.
Yeah. Great novelist.
Right.
Yeah. It is about a millionaire who invites a bunch of people to stay in a haunted house overnight for $10,000 apiece. Right. Hello.
Yeah. Welcome down and back to the stream.
Hello. All right. So, millionaire who offers a bunch of people $10,000 each to stay in the house overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And weirdness ensues.
Yes.
We got to see this in Emerjo on Friday, and it was very fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
A good time. Dr. Moreau from...
No.
I kept thinking that the camera's here.
No, it is not.
But it's on a tripod over here. You cannot be there. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we saw it in Emerjo, and that was very, very cool, very fun.
Yep.
Doc Moreau from Chiller Theater with Ned the Dead.
Ned the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, a local like
old
Mystery Science Theater dude.
Yeah, they were from like public TV back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right
back in the day, it means like 2000s.
Oh yeah, I guess it was in the 2000s. Yeah. They're older, so like they have a YouTube channel that's I think it's the Chiller Theater YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so.
Ned the Dead.
Yeah, Ned the Dead.
Yeah, just look up Ned the Dead on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
And him and Doc Moreau are both on there, and we got to meet Doc Moreau.
Yeah.
It was a very fun time.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one of the really cool things about it was that this was a William Castle movie, and everyone who's familiar with horror knows William Castle, because William Castle is famous for doing gimmicky shit in theaters. Like, he famously put electrodes into random seats in the theater for the tingler.
Right.
And at one point in the movie, there's a part where they say the tingler is loose in the theater, and everyone, if you feel your spine tingling, if you feel any tingling, you need to scream. So they would just set off electrodes in the theater and shit like that.
That's awesome.
And basically what Emerjo is where, as the movie goes, as the scares would happen, they would they would do different things to match the scares.
Right.
So there was a part where they find his wife hanging, and they dropped a hanging body down on top of a bunch of kids from the balcony.
That was fun.
Oh man, those kids are traumatized for life now.
Yep. Now welcome to horror.
Like, at the end, the skeleton comes out of the acid, and they like strung up a skeleton that went across the rope above the audience.
Yeah.
And that was all fun.
Or even when they had like somebody where there was like dripping blood.
Oh yeah.
They would drop some, like, I don't know if it was like obviously water or yeah. And
there's that part in the movie where they talk about, like, someone was someone was killed and the blood seeped through the ceiling and it never stops dripping.
Right.
And like anytime it would show blood dripping on a person's hand,
Right.
they started like dropping mist down on the people from above.
Right. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it was
fun.
a lot of
super
fun. And
Yep.
it
was a good movie at that.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Vincent Price, I mean, you can't go wrong.
It is a legend. Legend, dude.
It's I don't remember that lady's name, but you know.
It's alright.
It's got fuck, I lost it again. Robert Mitchum's sister
Okay.
in it.
Yeah.
I forgot her first name, but Robert Mitchum's sister. It's something Mitchum.
Yeah. Yeah. But
and
obviously,
she's in it.
obviously, give it a watch.
Because I think she's the gambling addict in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was a staple before this, and we got to go and see it in the theater, and it was so fucking fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, if you ever have a chance to go and see House on Haunted Hill in Emerjo, you should definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
right.
what's funny is I put that down before I found out about that showing.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had written it down before.
Okay.
And then I found out about it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, let's go see it," because I watch it every year around this time anyway.
Right.
And I mean, it was free. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
your last one.
Last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with the old '80s slasherish kind of thing. I'm gonna go with Nightmare
Nightmare
on Elm Street. You better believe it.
Nightmare here.
Yeah. Oh. Nope.
Come on.
Yeah, but Nightmare. I mean, come on. The birth of Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy.
I mean, Wes Craven. Oh. And Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, Johnny
Yep.
Depp. I always forget Johnny Depp is
Yep.
in that.
Heather Langenkamp.
Him and Corey Feldman and Paul Rudd are all playing kids together in a movie.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Are we not doing that joke anymore?
No.
Oh, that joke is on the It video, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Jonathan
I was
Taylor,
like,
Paul Thomas, Jimmy, or
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Zachary
Taylor Bryan, or
Zachary Ty Bryan or whatever, and Corey Feldman in blackface, and like all those people.
Yeah. Anyways, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, classic Freddy.
Yeah. Do you like classic Freddy or new Freddy better? Because didn't you?
That's a hard one.
Didn't you kind of like the remake?
I did. I mean, obviously, I'm a bigger fan of darker shit, but
Yeah.
I still like the lore of the funny, obviously crude Freddy.
I don't think he's funny. I think it's more like everyone's just like, funny Freddy, and I'm just like, man, it seems more like he's taunting these people, and it's kind of more fucked up that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what kind of makes him. I mean, he has that sense of humor.
Yeah.
A little bit more than obviously.
And that doesn't really pop up as much.
Right.
Until I'd say around 3.
Right.
That's about where that starts.
Right.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's Nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I watched this. It was raining outside. It was in northern New York. I think it was either October. It was mid-October, and I was like, oh my god. Because that opening scene with Tina, she has her nightgown on, and she's...
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. All right, Johnny, you can turn this down now.
Oh, wait.
That's what it was.
Alright. Yeah, we're still here.
Yep.
So, yes, I know. We'll switch to the new camera.
There we go.
Donna, you're just crazy, man.
Anyways, yeah, it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's the shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Rod. I mean, you have some pretty kick-ass deaths.
I mean, Robert Englund.
Yeah, Robert Englund. I mean, fucking Johnny Depp gets sucked through his bed.
The one
sprayed out like a tornado.
The one that always pops in my head when I think of Nightmare on Elm Street is the one where I don't remember which character it is, but like she gets dragged like along the fucking
Tina.
She
Tina.
gets dragged all
the
along the
blonde chick.
ceiling.
Yeah.
And like that guy is in the room and it's just like so fucking helpless.
Yeah,
like,
Rod.
what do you do?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And,
Rod the badass.
and that scene is just so cool and
Right.
it looks good. And like I know it's done with like a room with a bunch of stuff bolted to the wall or
course.
whatever, but like it looks really good.
Oh, it's fucking scary.
And like all the special effects in the remake look like shit.
We're not here to talk about the remake.
I know, but
No.
I'm just gonna complain about special effects in movies now.
We're not here to talk about the remake. No.
No, we're here to talk about good movies.
Yeah. 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 That movie was not good.
No.
No, but give it a watch. It's a classic. It's a staple.
It is.
Staple, man.
It's a good one.
All right. Well, what's some of your honorable mentions, Johnny?
Honorable mentions. I've got like Opera. It's not a super Halloweeny movie, but like Opera is a great giallo.
Yeah.
If you have not watched any giallos before, I would recommend either Deep Red or Opera.
Yeah.
Because they're both very good. Also, Tenebrae is really good. All of those are Dario Argento movies, I think. He's really kind of the master giallo guy. And I think they all have Goblin soundtracks now that I think about it. Except maybe Opera.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got Wicker Man. The
One
original.
with Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Lee is so good in horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the other day I was watching the 1958 Dracula, or Horror of Dracula, I think it's retitled now.
Right.
And then we watched, well, I watched, and you caught the end of it,
Right.
Dracula Has Risen from His Grave.
Right.
Which is a pretty cool movie.
Yeah.
If you like Dracula
all right.
movies.
It's all right to
Christopher
catch it, with like 20 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you caught all the cool stuff.
I did.
A lot of the stuff before that was very traditional Dracula stuff,
Sure.
like, my God, she's sick in bed. What has happened to her?
Right.
Oh, she has marks on her neck.
Right.
And it was really just like our main character running around and doing stuff. There
Right.
was a really long plot that had to do with
Of course.
with her mom and her uncle not really liking him much. Like,
Sounds like I didn't miss shit.
huh?
I said it sounds like I didn't miss shit.
Well, I mean, it's cool, like, when you watch the
Sure.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd recommend Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, just so I can spread the torture
Yeah, go ahead.
of watching that horrible fucking movie.
Yep.
That is one of the
In time.
It's one of the worst movies
Yeah.
I've seen in recent history.
In time.
It's been
It
quite a
isn't
while.
as bad as Pet Sematary 19. Not even close.
No,
Not even close.
but I will say I had some expectations for Pet Sematary 2019.
That's what made it
When I
worse.
saw it, I had no expectations for this movie, and I still was disappointed, and I don't know how the fuck that happens.
I don't know.
I was like, oh man, this is probably gonna be a piece of shit, and then like
It was.
and then like it came on, and I was like, oh man, this is a boring piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Still isn't as bad as Pet Sematary 19. No, sir.
I'm not sure if Paranormal Activity 4 or Paranormal Activity Next of Kin is worse. Speaking of which, you should watch Paranormal Activity movies around Halloween.
Yep.
I'd always recommend that.
Yep.
They're fun. I also wrote down House from 1977, which we watched today. Mike saw it for the first time today. It is a Japanese film.
It is a movie that is still sinking in, people.
It is a weird ride.
It's a movie that I may have to watch twice.
I can't tell you anything about it because I feel like that will ruin it. It is a Japanese...
And I asked John that same question. I asked him, I'm like, what is it about? Oh, you'll have to watch.
You should watch.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Like,
but it makes sense.
No, like, I could tell you.
Right.
But it'll take away from it.
Sure.
You really need to...
Right. And it would have.
You need to experience it and just kind of let it... It's like how you watch Phantasm, which I would also recommend as a Halloween movie.
Yep. That's all, man.
When you watch a Phantasm movie or House, you should go in not knowing anything, with no expectations and not trying to figure anything out, and just kind of like experiencing it.
Right.
Like don't be like, don't try and judge it for any reasons. Don't try and do any of that. Just try to experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it wash over you for a bit, and then give it a couple of hours, let it sink in, and then be like, okay, what was that?
It's been how many hours? It's been what, 4 or 5 hours, and it's still sinking in. It's not a normal film.
Yeah, it's a very strange film that you should give your full attention to, probably. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily because you won't understand it, just because so much is happening on screen all the time that you'll miss stuff.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
I think that's all I've got for some honorable mentions.
Right.
What do you got?
Well, I got the original Halloween.
All right.
Yeah. That's I always watch that since I probably moved back to my dad's, so probably 13, 14. I've been watching Halloween every Halloween. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like late at night or if I watch it midday. It's something. It's on every Halloween.
We watched it last night while we were carving pumpkins.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's a staple. I mean, it's something that will probably never get old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee. I mean,
Donald Pleasance plays a madman.
Yeah. And it's funny because I always have a story with the original Halloween. I used to intern when I was going to school at University of Kentucky, where I used to intern at a place, and then we would have to go to a new place, and then we would have to do like a family night. And so I was right near Eastern State Hospital, which is a psych hospital for this whole region of Central Kentucky.
Right.
And I was driving my mom's Jeep, and we had the brakes go out. So I was leaving the place where we had the family practice.
Yeah.
And you kind of loop around, and then you go on the main drag, and it was right out there. And so it was literally, I was parked, and then right out the other side of that, to my right, was Eastern State Hospital. So what is my thought, the horror fanatic, is it really going to start raining, and am I going to see people walking outside?
You're just going to see a bunch of people.
Am I going to see like a bunch of patients?
Just wandering around
I was
outside.
like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. And let's just say I had to drive the Jeep to a place because the tow trucks never showed.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, 4.5 hours just sitting there. Yeah. Anyways, that was my spiel on my horrifying experience dealing with possible real life Halloween, where the guy just smashes through the windshield. I'm like, oh.
Smoking like
Oh
4
no,
cigarettes.
dude! I don't smoke. I wasn't smoking. No way.
Everyone in the car smoking 4
Nope,
cigarettes.
nope.
Danny Hodges pops up.
Oh, Tommy fucking Doyle popped up.
Fuck Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
Yeah. Another one, The Exorcist.
Oh.
Yeah. I always usually watch it around Halloween.
Huh.
Yeah.
Exorcist is a good one.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's always fun.
Love it.
Always.
It's just such a quotable movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially Father Karras, Father Marin.
Yeah.
One of the best makeup artists of all time, whoever worked on that. Because Lancaster was in his 40s and he looked like he was just about to die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you.
Oh.
We can't play with you right now. We're on.
Yeah, so The Exorcist, obviously, William Peter Blatty novel. Or no, William Peter Blatty movie. Friedkin novel. Book is, I think, is right on par.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You read it?
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. I would say last, I always watch it around Halloween, Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
Yeah. Hannibal Lecter. I still just always remember watching that first scene when Hannibal Lecter is introduced.
Yeah.
When she's coming down the corridor. All these horrible, horrible people, and then he's just waiting. And then he talks about her perfume, and it's like, oh, this guy's a fucking, this guy's a maniac. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Another one I would probably add is Silent Hill.
Ah, yep.
This is the last
Adventures of Kyle.
Adventures of Kyle.
Yep.
That is an inside joke that nobody will get.
No. In time you'll learn. In time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
Stick around,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. And also, I just want to say, it's not a show or it's not an actual episode, but it always brings me back to Halloween times.
Yeah.
Is the theme from Tales from the Crypt.
Bordello of Blood. And Night.
I mean, those are movies, but I was talking about the show.
I know.
Just I know when they go through those set of doors and then, you're going down the stairs and you hear like the thunder crash.
Yeah.
And then you hear the Crypt Keeper. Yeah.
Oh, I love Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I love Tales from the Crypt.
Mhm.
Every time we go to Walmart, I see the full set and I'm like, oh man, wonder if I can talk Sav into let me buy it. I can't.
No, it's okay.
She said no many times, but
Okay.
one day,
Yeah.
hopefully. I love Tales from the Crypt. It's
Especially the Santa Claus episode.
yeah. It's like a perfect combination of like horror and comedy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not too serious.
Yeah, it's cheesy.
And a lot of the episodes suck.
No, I don't know.
A lot of them are kind of dated.
Fuck it.
But it's still good.
Tales from the Dark Side, I have the full set of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It isn't the same.
It's not.
No.
It's like kind of like it, but it's not. It's that same period where all of these, like, there were a lot of different ones that were trying to do the same kind of thing.
Right. And it didn't succeed.
Mm. But Tales from the Dark Side is alright.
That's alright.
Because that's also when they tried to bring back, around the same time they tried to bring back Twilight Zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, in the 90s.
And I think that was the remake of Outer Limits too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, both were not good. The one with Forrest Whitaker is... I love Forrest Whitaker, but it is not good. The Twilight Zone with Forrest Whitaker.
No. I think.
And the Outer Limits, it's just so cheesy.
Yeah.
Because it was like TV made shit.
Yeah, but that's what. Well, I liked the original Outer Limits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they pushed the boundaries there.
The Outer Limits was like the really fucked up weird one.
Oh sure.
And then you had like Twilight Zone, which was the one that was gonna fuck with your head.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, also you had Alfred Hitchcock's.
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, I think the other one was. Yeah, I watched a lot of that
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, watched a lot of that.
Yeah,
when I
our
was
parents and
younger.
grandparents, they grew up on some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love that.
Yeah.
That old shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Alfred Hitchcock was just fun to watch. It's a shame he sucked. But, you know, everyone sucks, I guess. All your faves are problematic.
Oh, probably. Yeah, but that's all I got.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have listed like 20 episodes of the X-Files, but I nope.
Yeah, I could have just kept listing
Yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's our rules.
Fuck this video. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
Let's look for someone to raid.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably do Red Manda Panda. 'Cause
Okay.
Red Manda Panda is pretty cool. And they have they've rated us a lot in the past.
Nice.
So
Let's do it back.
yeah. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Let's see who else is on. Yeah, we'll do Red Manda Panda.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're a fan of Morgan, but
That's all right. She always has a lot of people.
yeah.
Yep.
But we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
send
thanks,
you guys
everybody.
off.
Yeah, happy Halloween. I hope you had a fun night.
Yeah. Hope
Yeah,
you
thanks
had
for sticking
a
around.
great time
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
It's been a really fun day for us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we
we're
watched 5 movies today.
and happy November 1st now.
Happy Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
Not Christmas time.
Not Christmas
Thanksgiving
time. Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
Christoween.
Yeah.
Happy
Oh, I've
Christoween.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's what we celebrate in our
Oh.
house. It's Christoween.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
Nice.
We have Christoween, and it is a great ass time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but thanks, everybody.
thanks everyone.
Yep.
We'll send you over to Phasmophobia with them.
Yeah.
And for all of the YouTubers, thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Have a good one.
Oh, we're over here.